Alright, well I figured I'd finally make a chicken coop video. This is the coop I built in the run from watching lots and lots of YouTube videos on the same thing. Those three black pipes are for the feed. You can see these chickens are 5 weeks old. The browns are ISA browns. The darks are supposed to be just Easter egg or sex link hens, but they look more and more like barred rocks every day. So I don't know what they are. Tractor Supply can't tell me what they are. Hoover's Hatchery doesn't answer the phone. So just gonna wait and see, I guess. The rain is collected. You'll see that pipe that comes through the wall is actually from a gutter from the top of the coop. Drains into there, fills up these 3 5-gallon buckets, and gravity feeds the red cups, which the chickens have been drinking from, but I don't think I've figured out how to hit the little yellow thing to refill them yet. So I don't know, you guys have all seen these cups, and dab on the yellow thing and it refills them. It took a while to get them to stop leaking, but Teflon tape pretty much did the trick. Do not over tighten them. Be very careful, otherwise you gotta, I don't know, redo it. That's the drain. In case I ever have to work on it, I can shut that one to keep the water in the buckets, and I can change cups or whatever. Here's the feed. They just, you know, undo the lid, fill it up, it comes down there. Pretty simple. The log piles are just for them to have something to play on. And this is locust. I really got tired of cutting locust and splitting it because it smells like piss when you burn it, and so now they are obstacles for the chickens. More locust branches just for them again to play on. I added this corrugated roofing because I didn't want this side to be too muddy where the food is. And underneath here, that's earth, that detritus earth or whatever, and this is supposed to hopefully dry out real nice for their dust bath area and a nice shaded place to cool down. It's just the space underneath the coop. I put a vent there, more for light, just so they can see the water cups inside. There's 2 more on the inside of the coop, just in case we forget to open the door or something's the matter with the door. They still have water on the inside of the coop. Up here there's just hinges. As you can see, the water's full 15 gallons. It should be a 1-week supply for 12 hens, I imagine. That's without rain, but it rains a lot in Pittsburgh. Those have been full basically since the first day it rained. And this is just a 3D printed screen that comes off, and clean out the leaves and debris and just slide it back on, and then the water just goes down into there, fills the buckets. Cheap corrugated roofing. I left 2 sections out here open, I don't know, for sun. Maybe some of the chickens like the rain. The gate. It's a basic gate, 2 locks, handle. Planted some clematis, but just found out the deer like to eat on them, so had to put screens up above to give them a better chance to reach up high enough for the deer not to eat them. All hardware cloth, 1/2 inch, buried a foot into the ground. There's also a board like up here down below. The wood's all pressure treated. I don't plan on the chickens eating it, and it's on the outside of the screen, so I don't know. I went with pressure treated instead of painted. Here's the egg box. Three compartments for eggs. It's blocked off now. There's a good reason for that, actually. You see a lot of people block theirs off, but you don't really know why. It's actually because if it's open, the chickens will get used to hanging out in there and roosting in there and pooping in there, and then they won't lay their eggs in there once they're 4 or 5 months old and start laying eggs. So you don't want them getting used to the egg boxes where they won't lay eggs in them, because it's a smelly mess. Again, here's the corrugated roofing. I might change it out to the metal stuff I have up there, just a batch. And this stuff, like when the sun hits it, it expands and does funny things, and it's just annoying me. Here's the gutter. It's just a piece of 3-inch. I used ABS because it's, don't really know why, but it just, I cut the top off and it's a gutter. Door, the back of the door, I put vents down low. Trying to use that heat draft technique because the corrugated is all open at the top. So I'm hoping that's enough. If not, I can always cut more holes. The whole back opens, swings all the way out. That is so that I can just take a rake out all the litter and throw it over the hill. Or do something else with it. I might compost it, but I really doubt it. This is just to help them up while they're young. If they even need it, I don't know. A couple Roost Bars, about 12 total feet of roosting bars for 12 chickens. There's the blocked off boxes. Here's the inside water cups. Again, they gotta learn how to refill them. I keep finding them empty and stick my finger in there and refill them for them. So I think they'll figure that out once they're bigger. And what else? That's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, this is my first one, my first chickens. I learned everything off YouTube. Probably like what anybody else is doing on here. Trying to zoom out and get a... Oh, this is 4 foot by 6 foot. I should have made it 4 by 8. I don't know why I didn't. Because I had to cut the 8-foot sheets down anyway. So if you're gonna make one like this, make it 4 by 8. There's no real good reason why not to. And the run itself is 10 foot by 20 foot. Those are 4 foot on centers, those boards. So hopefully they stay happy chickens. And relatively low maintenance. I don't like high maintenance animals. My kids remind me of that every day. So not the kids, I mean my dog and my cat. So see you later.